Everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight we're going to make chicken fried rice. This is going to be using some leftover rice. You always want to make sure it's cold and left over in order to make perfect fried rice. Today I'm using some fresh chicken, but you could definitely use leftover or any other leftover meat that you may happen to have on hand. Fried rice is an excellent way to use up leftovers or just to make your family a delicious dinner on the run. So let's go see how we make this delicious chicken fried rice. All right. Now we're going to go over all of the ingredients that are going to go into our chicken fried rice. Today I'm using fresh chicken, but you can use leftover chicken that's been cut up and cubed. You can use leftover pork chops, leftover steak, leftover turkey, whatever you have on hand. You can usually even use leftover ham or leftover. You can even throw some smoked sausage in here if that's all you have on hand and you really want to throw some meat in the fried rice. No big deal, make it your own. I have some leftover rice that has been put in the refrigerator. When I make rice, I always make extra because sometimes the family likes to eat it for breakfast with milk and sugar. Sometimes I use it and I'll throw it in the freezer and we have it at the ready to just reheat with a quick meal. But today I'm going to use it to make this fried rice. I have 2 chicken breasts, so there's about a pound, maybe a pound and a quarter of fresh chicken here that I have cut up into cubes, pretty fine cubes. And then all of our veggies over here. I have about a half a cup of diced carrot, 1 medium onion that's been diced, 4 stalks of celery, and a good portion of mushrooms, of course, which you can leave out. I have about a cup of frozen peas, which we'll add at the end. And here I have about 4 cloves of garlic and a good tablespoon squeeze of my prepared ginger in a tube. To get started, we're going to prepare our meat. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch in here with the chicken, as well as some sesame oil, about 2 teaspoons. You can go up to a tablespoon, up to you. And I'm going to do a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce, and yes, I'm just using a regular tablespoon. I don't think that you need to get super finicky here. So we're going to use more soy sauce later, and it's all good. I mean, fried rice, super easy, and you can do pretty much whatever you want with it. This process though here, we're going to let this chicken sit for just a few minutes before we hit it. I have a big stainless steel skillet heating on the stove. You can use a wok if you have one. I was too lazy to get my wok frying pan out of the closet. I want dinner to get going right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to meet you back over at the stove and we'll start throwing our fried rice together. All right, our oil is glistening. I had my pan on the heat before I put about a tablespoon of oil in here, and now we're going to go ahead and add our chicken. Get it in there and try not to move it around until it's ready to move by itself. If you have to adjust your heat, I had mine on medium-high. I've just turned it up a little bit, and I'm going to cook this chicken until it's finished, and we'll be back when it's ready to move forward. Right now I'm just going to add all of my vegetables at one time. What I did was I took the chicken out of the pan, and I wiped it out. I added another 2 teaspoons of oil to the pan. And this is just a neutral oil. I'm using a safflower oil or sunflower oil. Those are the 2 neutral oils I usually always keep in my house. And we're just going to saute these. I'm going to add my garlic and my ginger into the pan at this time too. And then we're going to saute these just for a few minutes until they're ready to go. Then we're going to add the rice in here. So I'll be back when it's time to do that. Our veggies are ready, and I'm going to go ahead and dump my cold rice. Now make sure you don't want to use freshly cooked rice for this, or you're going to end up with a very disappointing, gloppy, starchy mess. So what you want to do is you want to use leftover rice or cold rice for fried rice, okay? Otherwise you're going to have a really nasty situation. So at this point, this is when you get to flavorize it more. I'm going to go ahead and add more soy sauce, a couple of tablespoons. This is obviously your personal preference. You can add more, you can add less, you can add none. It's up to you. That's the beauty of fried rice. It's great leftover option. You can use lots of leftovers in here. You can also make it vegetarian and put absolutely no meat in it. I'm going to hit this with a little more sesame oil. And fried rice isn't really fried. If I had a wok here, it would probably be a little more fried than it is, but it's all good. You just want to heat this rice through, and it's going to be time for dinner. The last thing we're going to do before we add our meat in is put our frozen peas. Get those stirred through. And it looked like a lot of peas, but really, once you get them in here, it's not that much at all. And then we're going to put our chicken back. Give that a stir through. And your fried rice is done. So now we're going to meet you over at the counter and we'll fix you up a dish of this delicious chicken fried rice because I know you're hungry. There you have it. Chicken fried rice ready for you to have for supper. I am ready for dinner tonight and I cannot wait to sit down to a bowl of this. I know it's going to be delicious. Are you ready to taste it, honey?
If I have to.
The people want to know. They do. So let's see. Some chicken. Good?
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Oh, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And the bonus is we're going to have leftovers of the fried rice. So later in the week I can definitely either reheat this for lunch or we can have it for another dinner or as a side dish with some grilled meat or something that I make down the line. So if you liked this video today, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the fun we have in our kitchen every single day. We have a lot of fun here, I think. And I'm always trying to show you how to do useful things. That's really important to me. So what is your favorite Chinese dish? And if I haven't made it, I might put it on the list. So leave a comment in the box down below. And let me know what your favorite Chinese dish is. And if I haven't done it, I'll add it to my list. Maybe to do a future recipe. So, I hope you try this chicken fried rice, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you liked what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!